everybody, it's Naya. Welcome back to Naya Reason Smile. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so it is currently like 8:30 in the morning. It is super early. I'm only halfway through my coffee right now, so please bear with me if I seem a little low energy at the moment. But today I will be doing a little daily reading vlog. So I did that thing again. What thing, Naya? What thing? That thing where I get a new book and I tell myself, oh, I'm just gonna, like read a little sample chapter, just see how it is. 100 pages later. Last night I decided to start reading Wilder Girls by Rory Power. It was totally an impulse decision. It was like 1 in the morning. I literally have a stack of books by my bed that I'm halfway through. I have about 3 books, 2 of which are giant fantasy books. But of course, I decided to start another book. But you know what? That's just the life of a reader, okay? So we're just gonna go with it. This book is so good. Like I said, I am 100 pages into it. I started it last night and I kid you not, it only took me, I think, under an hour to get 100 pages into it. That's how quick of a read it is. This book we're following our main character named Hetty, and she goes to this all-girls boarding school that's really remote. It's on like this island off of Maine, I believe. There's this outbreak of this thing they're calling the tox that has killed almost everyone at the school. It started killing the teachers, and then students started getting sick and mutating. Some students have scales, other students have like glowing hair. Like, it's really crazy. That's why I say it's kind of like an apocalypse. I guess it's a little bit of a sci-fi as well. It has been 18 months since this tox outbreak happened, and the government basically quarantined the entire island, specifically that school. So all the girls who survived are not allowed to leave, and they're basically just waiting for a cure that they don't think is gonna come. So our main character Hetty has 2 best friends, and one of her friends ends up going missing, and she ends up venturing outside of the fence. Now the school is surrounded by this fence, and outside of that fence is a forest where there's animals that have mutated and become like terrifying monsters. So that's why even though the government has quarantined the school, none of the girls have attempted to leave because there's mutated like monster animals out there. Anyways, I'm at the part now where her friend has just gone missing, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But so far, I am really enjoying this book. It reminds me a lot of The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, which is one of my favorite like alien apocalypse books ever. I was a die-hard fan of the Fifth Wave series, and I'm still not over The Last Star. This is a super fast-paced book, and it jumps around a lot, but not in a bad way. For example, our character will be in one setting, and then in the next paragraph she'll jump to being in the dining room or being in some part of the school. Usually I don't like that kind of writing style, but I feel like it really fits this book because our main character is like just constantly jumping around, like there's constantly danger around, so that sort of hopping and skipping and jumping from place to place, it just really works, And also, did we talk about the cover in my book haul video? I think we did, but the cover is gorgeous if you can't tell. Our main character actually, is this a spoiler? No, I don't think it is. But our main character, one of the mutations that she got after she got sick was her eye like fused shut, and she has this thing growing behind her eye, like this weird alien thing, and it's super freaky, and I don't know what it is yet. I don't think I've ever read an apocalypse book where the sickness kind of mutates people in a sort of like alien way almost. I am going to finish my coffee and continue reading this. It's only 300 pages, and like I said, I'm already 100 pages in, so I'm pretty certain I can finish it by tonight. Oh, also, I want to address my hair. I have been getting a lot of questions about my hair. Please excuse it right now. Today is supposed to be wash day for me, which is why it's super big and fuzzy and stretched out. I just don't have the upper body strength today to wash my hair. A lot of you guys have been requesting that I do an updated curly hair routine, which I promise I am doing soon. I kid you not, it probably takes me around half a day to fully wash, deep condition, detangle, and then dry my hair. Because that process takes so long, I've just been putting it off because I know filming that will just add to the whole time it'll take. My hair routine has honestly not changed since that video. My hair has definitely gotten a lot longer. It's probably like 3 times as long as it was when I made that tutorial. Just to prove to you guys that I still use the same products, I just ordered the value pack of my Holy Grail styling product. It's been like 5 years, or no, 4 years now since I've been using this product, and it is still my Holy Grail ride or die product. Only product that weighs my hair down and gives it length and keeps it from shrinking up. For everyone with curly hair, you know the struggle of shrinkage. For me, I have about 75% shrinkage. So even now, my hair is super stretched from being in a bun for the past few days, but I could probably even stretch it more. It's about down to my waist. We should do a length check. Hold on. So I don't know if you guys can see how long it is. Ooh, can you see that? Wow. But yeah, this is what my hair is looking like right now lengthwise. Hopefully you guys can see that. So yeah, an updated curly hair routine will be coming soon, but for everyone who's wondering what I do, definitely check out that older video because it's still the same with just a few minor changes. But yeah, my hair has just been growing like crazy. The last time I cut my hair was August of 2017, right before I started college, and that's when I had that little tiny fro. So my hair has definitely grown since then. I haven't cut it in 2 years. Oh my god. It's July now, so August 10th I think is when I last cut it, of 2017. Yeah, in August it'll be officially 2 years since I've cut my hair, and I do not plan on cutting it until it reaches like my butt. I know you're supposed to like trim your hair regularly, but I feel like my ends are healthy even though it's been 2 years since I've cut my hair. Honestly, I think not trimming my hair has really been the reason why it's grown so much, is because I'm not cutting it off. Anyways, I know you guys aren't here to listen to me talk about my hair, so I am going to go back to reading and drinking coffee, and we will catch up once I'm like halfway through the book. Okay. I know it's July, but hay fever is still a real thing. Hello! Okay, so it is the next day. I know, what happened, Naya? You just disappeared and you just didn't vlog, even though you said you were gonna vlog yesterday. So let me catch you up. I finished it yesterday. I ended up having to do stuff that was unexpected. That is why my vlog just is randomly jumping to the next day. Among the things that I had to do, I did end up washing my hair. If you guys can tell, it took me 6 hours. Kind of what I was talking about yesterday, like the product that I was showing you literally did this. You saw how my hair looked. All this definition you're seeing right now is because of that one product. But okay, so I finished Wilder Girls this morning. I ended up getting to page like 250 last night, and then woke up super early this morning and finished reading this book. But oh my god, this has to be one of my new favorite young adult post-apocalypse books. This book has such a sci-fi feel to it, and I think that's why I love it so much, because you guys know I love like sci-fi thrillers. I mean, this is definitely post-apocalypse, but even more than that, there's such a creepy, suspenseful feel to this entire book. And even when I got to the end and we actually find out like what the tox is, like everything just makes it feel like a sci-fi book, you know? I also want to mention that our main character in this book is queer, and the two friends that are like her best friends in the book, she also like has a crush on one of them. Romance is like a main part of the plot by any means, because it's very small, you know, it's there, but it's not driving, well, okay, maybe it drives a part of the plot, but it's not a romance book by any means. Overall, it was fantastic. Was I able to predict the ending? I want to say it was like a 50-50 for me. I was able to predict some of the ending, but nevertheless, it was still wonderful. Also ended up starting this book earlier this morning. You guys will see the clips later in the video. After I finished Wilder Girls, I needed something to kind of, I don't know, pick me up, because that book was like, it was creepy. So I wanted something like a little lighter. So instead of reading one of the 5 million books that I'm in the middle of right now, I of course picked up another new book to start reading, because that's just what we do here on my channel. Started the graphic novel Raven by Cami Garcia. This is also a book that I recently just hauled. Raven is one of the Teen Titans, for anyone who follows the, I believe there's an original comic book series, but it's also a TV series, which is where I know it from watching it on Cartoon Network like years ago. Raven is one of the characters, and she's very mysterious, and she has a very frightening power. That's why she's one of my favorite characters. But this is a retelling of Raven, Cami Garcia's version of this character. The illustrations in this book are done by Gabriel Piccolo. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I'll show you some clips after of like the illustrations, but they're so good. It is currently 12 in the afternoon, and I've actually accomplished quite a bit today. I woke up early, went on a run, started this graphic novel, finished this book here. For the rest of the day, I'll just be finishing up this graphic novel, and I will let you guys know my thoughts when I'm done. Okay. Shelves. I usually don't film directly like this close to them, because I know you guys know that my shelves are a mess. Just finished the graphic novel. It was so good. It was so, I forget how fun graphic novels are. Like I said in my previous video, I'm trying to get more into graphic novels, so if you have any recommendations, please leave them down below. This was so good. I don't know how different Raven's backstory is in this book from the original version. I believe the original version was made way before like even the cartoon version came out of the Teen Titans. I can't say whether or not it's accurate to her character, but I can say that Cami's take on Raven is fantastic. One of Raven's powers is that she can read people's minds, and she's a high school student, so she's around people all the time, and I think that's one of my favorite like powers that she has. Before I forget, I'm going to log both of these books on my Goodreads. A lot of you guys have been saying that I don't update my Goodreads enough, which I absolutely do not. I'm so bad. I'm going to look up DC Comics other Teen Titan graphic novels. I'm not sure if Cami is adapting all of the Teen Titan characters, or if there's like a different author per character. Anyways, thank you guys so much for following along this reading vlog. It was a really good 2 days of reading, so hopefully the rest of the week will be like this. Until next time, keep reading, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!